of Operation Hope, entrepreneur. Also, for the purposes of this video, an owner of the Promise Homes Company, the largest owner of single-family rental homes in America by a person of color. Okay, that gives me credibility to say what I'm about to say about real estate and home ownership. I'm meeting with a young man who lives near me, who came by and said, "I really want your advice." And he said, "I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. I've gotten married. You know, he's 26 years old. He's working really hard. He's driving to 3 states, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, every week. He's hustling. His wife, you know, is a wonderful person. He loves her very much. Of course, you know, she wants to buy a big house. And, you know, he's like, no, we can't really afford that right now. She's like, no, I'm going to have a great job because I'm going to get this degree and we'll be fine. He's like, well, when you get that degree and you get the job from that degree, then we got the money in the bank from that job, then we can talk about buying a bigger house. But at the moment, we're going to buy the house that we can afford. And that sort of discipline is going to make them a very successful family. But let me give you the backstory. So he was living in an apartment, Hispanic young man living in an apartment. His father said, would you waste money like that? Tell you what, you've been living in an apartment, you're wasting money with a landlord, somebody like me. Come live at home. We have room for you and your wife. Save your money. Save your money for a down payment. So he does that. And he does that for, 3 years. Now, when they moved in with the family, he's like, okay, now wifey, we gotta have a plan to get this house. And like, what's your credit score? You guys heard me joke before, like if you go to the club tonight and you see that fine woman at the club, or ladies, you go to the club tonight, you see that handsome dude. It's not just, hey, you cute, hey, you handsome, what's up, how you flowing. Is, hey, what's your credit score? Do you have a job? What's your future like? You think I'm kidding? So homeboy says, let's check your credit. And she was in the low 600s. He's like, look, we can't flow like this. He's like, he was like 770. He's like, look, once we get married, we're one. Like what affects you affects me. What you do now affects me. We're together. We're one. I can't marry you. And we can't be going on. My family's investing in me and got us staying at home so we can double down. We can't get married unless you get your credit score up. I'm serious. And I think that is brilliant. So what did she do? Did she walk out? No, because she knew he was right. So her credit score is now 750. Did you hear me? 750. His is 770, I believe. They are gold plated. They are not a minority couple. They are a green couple, as in the color of U.S. currency. And now they've saved some money for down payment. They got an option to buy a rental home while they stay with their parents. I love this. Or they can buy the first home. And I told them, if you buy that first home, buy something you can afford, because if your outflow exceeds your inflow, then your overhead will be your downfall. If your outflow exceeds your inflow, then your overhead will be your downfall. And don't cross bridges ahead of time. Buy the house you can afford, and then you can always trade up to a new house, or maybe take the home that you could afford, use that as your rental home because they want some rental property, which is very smart, and then go buy the next house that you want to stay in, which is a trade up once your wife gets her degree. So some advice for those getting married. Let one person use one income in the house to live on, and use one income in the house to invest. I'm gonna do another video on the 3 ways that you cannot go wrong building wealth in America, but stay tuned for that. This is just a quick outtake on some good advice for new couples. Oh, and I told them to go see Hope Financial Coach at Operation Hope. We have 160 locations around the country. Go see a Hope Financial Coach. It's free, 888-388-HOPE, or operationhope.org. Or download the Hope in Hand app on the Android or the Apple device. All services are free because they're sponsored by major companies that want you to become good customers for them. So all services are free, and we don't sell anything. We don't push you in any direction. We empower you to make your own choices and your own decision. Love and light. Let me know what you think about this. Follow the movement. 2 million people following and more and growing. 100 million video views. And let me know what you think.